Shalom Aleichem, Bez Hashem. Today we'll be learning Daf Lamed Daled Amud Beis. We'll be finishing Torah Chof Beis. So the end of Torah Chof Beis are a couple of hashmatas, a shtiklach, which are connected to Torah. So as we do each piece, I'll summarize the part of the Torah which is connected. So it starts out. The pasuk says, "V'haya ekev tishmaun es mishpatim ha'ela." So ekev, the word ekev could mean, as it says in this pasuk, "Ekev tishmon," as you will listen to the mishpatim ha'ela. The word ekev could mean a heel. A heel is a foot, which is a regel. So we said that the mechichim, which are the tzaddikim, which are being mechich Klal Yisrael, trying to bring Klal Yisrael to tshuva, we said they're a bechin of raglin, and the entire avodah of this Torah is that we should be able to hear them. That they make the chos of raglin, and we should be able to hear and accept their techacha in the chos meidayim. So, v'haya ekev tishmon. If you want to be able to hear the ekev of the mechichim, in order to hear tishmonis mishpatim ha'ela, that the dinim which they're trying to tell us that there's kaviyachol, there are dinim on Klal Yisrael, and we have to do tshuva, and Hashem is megala those dinim to them. We learned in the Torah that all kailas are a form of azus, because we said in order to be zeicha, to be able to kabel from the tzaddikim which are trying to mishpia nas amuna, in order to be mechazek the chos meidayim, which is the hands in which we receive and accept the amuna from the Klal Ephraim, from the tzaddikim which are trying to teach us amuna, then the way we're zeichet to be mekabel is through kailas of azus. So he said every kail is a kail of azus, even the kail of the Mechiach himself, which is trying to teach us Torah, and we're not able to hear, is also a form of azus. Why it's also called shofar, because the pasuk says "Kashofar harim kailecha," that you could pick up your kail of techacha like a shofar. That also even the kail of nagina, even the kail of singing of zmiris, is also a form of azus. Heitivu nagin bisrua, and we said that a trua of kol shofar is also a kail, so also a nagin. And to kol nagin, we could say kol nagin is like a trua of a shofar, vata teres ami, and we also said that trua is the word trua taf resh ayin vav hey is also vav ayin hey is also of has the same root as a shepherd, kloyos haroyim, v'ata teres ami, in which we're trying to mekabel the or of Muna from the royim. So he said that b'meir Rabbi Gamliel, it says b'meir Gamliel ha'loimnim Torah b'amida. They used to learn Torah standing. So Rabbi says, what's learn Torah standing? That they learned Torah. Their Torah came through tefillah, because he said that we were trying to daven to come to higher madrigas of Torah, and then the tefillah becomes Torah. That means in his days their terassim was a nishma, and then which he says tefillah. And that's why B'Shemesh Gamliel Bata covered that Torah, because they didn't yet have the same madriga of always connecting the Torah and Tefillah. So he said every madriga has nas v'nishma for that madriga, and even malachim have nas v'nishma, because we said about malachim gibar koyach oisei devar l'shmaya b'kol devar, right? And Chazal say that when Klal Yisrael said nas v'nishma, mi gila razel abadai, who revealed the secret to Klal Yisrael that they should know about nasa v'nishma. So you see the Malach HaShosh also mishtam. Mi gila razel abadai shem Malach HaShosh mishtam shem boy gibor koyach. We said the only way to be zeichet to curve to kedusha is through azus. That's like having oz kanemer, and that's why it says that loidnit Yisrael. Led the Torah li Yisrael ela b'nei azan. The Klal Yisrael was only zeichet to Torah only through azus. We said gedei lebusha that shnich l'shtei pam pasuk lo yivoshu v'lo yivoshu ami la'olam. So you see the busha, the madrega and midah of busha through which we're necessary to daven is a madrega. So you see that Gan Eden and Gehenim, the Rebbe says, are in this world mamish, because the main Gan Eden, the main Gehenim is busha. That, and even when a person in this world has Yisurim, the Rebbe says a big part of the Yisurim is the busha that you have from other people, that they know that you have the Yisurim. And la'asa lavai, every tzaddik will be embarrassed of the other tzaddik when he sees how much higher another tzaddik was zeichet to. And that's like Chazal say, between Moshe and Yeshua, Oila Isa Busha, Isa Chlima, Pnei Moshe, Pnei Chama, Pnei Yeshua, Pnei Levana, and Kol Tzadik Necham, Mechapatza Shechaveri. And even the greatest tzaddik that has no person from who to embarrassed of, even be embarrassed of, from the Gadlus Hashem. Even for the mitzvahs of Hashem, like Chazal say that Kodesh Baruch Hu Kav Yachal does mitzvahs, he davens, he learns, he's Kover Meisim and Mevaka Cholim, and of course the bechina of Kiyuma mitzvahs, which of a Kodesh Baruch Hu is so beyond our comprehension, but even the greatest tzaddik, when he looks at what that bechina of Kiyuma mitzvahs is by Kodesh Baruch Hu, then he could be misbayish. So this is the end of Torah Chaf Beis. With Hashem, we'll start the next year with Torah Chaf